r/ChoosingBeggars. Am I being a choosing beggar? Is this still available? $20. Pretty sure your ad says free. The comment says give me a reasonable offer. Serious buyers only. Read before you speak. No, I read that. Just wanted to know why you'd post it as free if you're expecting reasonable offers. So people can click on it. And so I can get an offer. Remember, nothing is free in this world. Mother ducker. Except that poster you got. You got it for free. Choosing Beggar demands an apology before he'll accept a $20 million donation. The latest. Brazil leader demands French apology. Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro says Brazil will only accept an offer of international aid to fight Amazon fires if French leader Emmanuel Macron retracts comments that he finds offensive. Bolsonaro on Tuesday said Macron had called him a liar, and he accused the French president of questioning Brazil's sovereignty amid tensions over fires sweeping the Amazon region. Bolsonaro says Macron has to retract some of his comments and then we can speak. Macron has questioned Bolsonaro's trustworthiness and commitment to protecting biodiversity. Brother wants an upgrade to his already free movie ticket, ends up getting no movie ticket. A few weeks ago, I bought tickets for IT Chapter 2. It was a standard theater choice, number 3D or large scale format, but the theater had XD options. Edit, XD is basically a larger theater with better sound. You pay about $4 more for a ticket. I decided to be nice and buy me, my friend, my brother, and my dad a ticket. We had good seats all together. Everyone in the party said they are available for the time and date I chose before I bought the tickets. Yesterday, this conversation happened. Brother, wait, when are we seeing IT again? Me. Next Thursday at 7:45. Can you still go? B. Yeah, wait, it's XD right? M. No. B. Why not? M. Because it's too expensive. B. Just upgrade to XD. It's better. M. No. I bought you a ticket. You aren't paying. Why are you complaining? B. Because I thought we were going to the nicer theater, not a piece of poop regular. M. So you don't want to go to the theater I picked out? B. No. M. Okay. I proceed to cancel his ticket. B. Did you upgrade to XD? M. Nope. I cancelled your ticket because you didn't want to go to a poopy regular theater. Now you can buy your own ticket to the XD theater. Paying 0.002 cents a word, non-negotiable. Needs to hire 2 freelancers. I'm looking for a writer that loves Disney World and is capable of writing articles about Disney World rides, attractions, hotels, Walt Disney World reports, and good neighbor hotels, restaurants, and the overall guest experience at Walt Disney World. Everything from preparing for a Disney World vacation to actually being at Disney World on vacation. I'm also looking for a writer that has a love for and experience with Disneyland and or Disney Cruise Line. So that's definitely a bonus if you fall into either category. Another bonus would be if you have familiarity with the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, be it at Disney World, Disneyland, or even on Disney Cruise Line. Payment will be $6 per article. Each article should be 3,000 words. A handful of articles may need to be 6,000 words, 9,000 words, and in rare instances, 12,000 words. And in these cases, the compensation will be adjusted appropriately. $12 for 6,000 words, $18 for 9,000 words, and $24 for 12,000 words. Payment is unfortunately non-negotiable. Looking for a writer to work with long term. Thanks. Just had an interesting exchange with my neighbor. So this happened not 5 minutes ago and I thought the exchange would fit right into this sub. Some backstory. I've lived in my place for nearly 12 years. It's not a particularly pleasant area. The house directly opposite me has been raided by police looking for drug dealers quite a few times in those years. Someone 3 doors up was shot on his doorstep over some drug-related incidents. I live in the northeast UK, so gun crime is exceedingly rare. I bought the place as a first step home roughly 6 months before the 2008 crash. Now I'm locked here with wife and kids, and the landlord's desperate for rent let anyone live in the street. Today I've just got back from dropping the wife and kids at a party, and next door neighbors are also going into theirs, clearly having come back from shopping. I give the usual nod and non-committal greeting as I head inside mine. Less than 5 minutes later there's a knock on my door. It's my neighbor. The conversation went as follows. Neighbor, N. Is your wife in? Me, M. No, she'll be back about 5. Can I help? N. Can you lend me a couple of quid to get some cat food? M. Sorry, I don't keep cash in the house. I use my card for everything. True, because of where we live. N. Can you ask your wife? M. She's not in and we don't have any cash. I can give you a pouch of our cat's food if you're desperate. N. Can you ask your wife if she can lend me? I just need a $5 till Wednesday. M. Getting a bit annoyed. I'll message her but she won't be back till after the shops close. I have some cat food I can give you if you need it. N. Oh, I get special food for my cat. Can you just ask your wife? M. Thoroughly fed up. Fine, I'll ask her when she gets back. N. Okay, ask her to give me a knock when she gets in. I just shut the door at that point. I messaged the wife and unsurprisingly got face with rolling eyes in response. Now, I'm not denying that sometimes cats require special dietary considerations, but my cat is old and so his food is expensive and geared to be gentle on his innards. I'm fairly sure it would have been fine for hers. Plus her complete lack of listening to me was rather irritating. TLDR. Neighbor asks for money for cat food. Asks for wife when told no. Didn't listen and repeatedly asked for wife. When offered cat food, says her cat requires special food. Update. My wife informs me she's not happy about being labeled a soft touch. She says she's never helped out with money and wouldn't. However, weird neighbor did accost her for a conversation in the garden last week and now probably thinks that her and my wife are best buds. Hence the repeated insistence to speak to the wife. You should have given notice ahead of time if you were going to do something nice. In my previous job there were 12-15 people who attended a lunchtime meeting each week. One week a lovely colleague couldn't sleep the night before and so baked 3 loaves of bread. They had seeds in and were fancier than any bread I've ever managed to make. They smelled amazing. The manager saw them at the start of the meeting and huffed and sighed and scolded her in front of everyone. Apparently she should have given 2 days notice if she was going to bring food in so they could cancel the sandwich bread order for the meeting and save money. My colleague looked gutted and said she wouldn't do it again. No more homemade bread. Not enough to get free bread. The manager wanted notice of any good deeds in advance. I know it's not really the begging part, but it is still upsetting. ChoosingBeggars seemed to think I was his personal driver. Good afternoon everyone. I'm a long-time lurker and felt like I could contribute for once. I feel that it could belong here, but perhaps I am mistaken. Obligatory warning. English is not my native language. A little backstory. I'm not from the US, and where I live, public transportation is quite good. You can go almost anywhere within the country easily, and even if this isn't free, there exist subscriptions that make all public transportation free. The person I'm about to call a CB was one of my flatmates and had a subscription for public transportation. We began the collocation with a simple arrangement as I was the only one with a car and a driving license among 4 people. I paid less fees and provided the car when needed. I paid for the car and fees linked to it. Grocery shopping, going together somewhere or giving a ride when an emergency occurred. Simple stuff, really. I sometimes gave ride out of these boundaries, but if I was available and you needed a ride, I would usually be happy to help. Now, onto our story for today. CB was a person with many issues and hated when things didn't go exactly his ways. One such time came when, on a weekend, we decided to both go visit some family. Our families lived near each other's, and I offered to call him when I would leave. That way, if he was leaving at the same time, I could give him a ride. The town he would be in was on my way back. No reason not to offer, right? A little bit off to lunch with my family. Around 13:30, I call him. I was planning on leaving a little bit before 2 and be at home around 3. The call went a little bit like this. Me. Hey, it's me. I'm leaving soon. Should I stop to pick you up, CB? Oh yeah, thanks. I'm still staying a while so you should come in about 2 hours. Me. Well, I was planning on leaving in 10 minutes, so I think I'll be heading home. CB. Come on. You can go take a coffee and pick me up later. It's not that long me. No, I won't. See you tonight. As you can imagine, that didn't sit well with him. When he came home, I had the joy of having him in my face, complaining that because of me he lost a lot of time in public transportation, that I wasn't being fair and that, as I paid less fees than others, I should have made my car available for him. The terms he used were we pay for the car, it should be available for us at all time. That night, we decided all together that from now on, I would pay the normal fees, and should anyone need a ride, or the car, it would be against retributions, and my goodwill. I think it costed him more in the end, but can't be sure about that. Seemed like a good way to keep him out of my face at least. And for those curious about the time he lost, from his family to our flat by car, around 1 hour from his family to our flat by public transportation and walking home, 1 hour 20. I am no longer friend with this person. It was not much, but hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.